basically, I haven't been, even though I've been doing like live streams, I haven't really thoroughly talked about like the shit I've been doing, you know? So a lot of people have been frustrated because they like, I understand. It's like, he's not doing videos, and every time he's doing these videos, I only come here for boxing. I don't want to hear about none of this shit he talking about his personal life, about his house, about his crazy ass baby mom. I don't want to hear none of that shit. But I want you guys to understand that I'm not the best. Okay, I'm going to try to word this as properly as I can. I'm not in it for the money. And for the insiders or people who work on YouTube or people who are in the know, you would have obviously understood that because, for example, I'm not going to get paid for this video because I've hit copyright 3 times already. If you ever see me delete a video, the video was deleted because, how can I put it? Okay, if you play music in your video, YouTube would say, all right, that's cool, but yo, we want that bread. So whatever revenue you generate off that video, YouTube takes it. But there's certain songs that if you play, they block the shit. Like to the point where you'll go look and the shit is say blocked in 157 countries. So yeah, but like, all right, well, how many countries in the world? You go Google that shit. What is it, like 200 something? Like 260? I forgot. I did it one time before. So you go Google that shit. You say, oh shit, the video can't even be seen. So therefore, instead of having it just sitting there where people will click on the video thinking that they can watch it and they'll go look like, oh, the shit blocked, then I'll just delete that shit. That's what happens. So it's not like I'm deleting videos because of crazy shit I said. I really give no fucks. Because my approach on covering boxing is I'm going to be myself. I have no allegiances to anyone. Why play music if YouTube blocks the video? Like I said, I really don't give a fuck. But going forward in the future, for example, playtime is over for me. It's been what, about a year and a half or so? I haven't been doing videos consistently. I've been missing fights, and even though I'm watching all the fights, I'm not doing videos on news and everything like I used to, in 2015. We're in 2017 now. It's not that I lost my love for doing like YouTube videos and covering boxing. It's just that I realized like, yeah, okay, all right, I'm making good money, off of YouTube, like really good money. Checks was big. But I wasn't like, I wasn't into it. So I said, basically, if I'm going to do this YouTube shit, and if I'm going to be boxing media, I'm going to be boxing media my way. And to do it my way, I had to learn things. I had to learn like actually how the business worked. So I said I was going to be getting my boxing promoter's license. But then when I said that, I realized that I didn't know anything or I didn't know enough about boxing. So it's like, how do you go get your promoter's license when you have no inside connections? You don't know nobody. You don't even know how boxing media works. So I thought to myself, I said, all right, what's the best way for me to learn about boxing while like still being able to do YouTube and benefit and help boxing at the same time? So I said, well, wait a minute. You don't like going to fights. You don't really want to go to fights, but you got to. So what did I do? I joined a media website. Now, what I've learned is going the boxing media route was the smartest choice I made because you get to learn all the inner workings of the sport, the promoters, promoter tendencies. You learn about motherfucking, for example, I know not everything obviously off the top of my head, but I know the WBC rules, WBA, IBF, WBL. I know basically how to look at rankings and be like, how did he get into these rankings? Or I know like what those underling belts mean, like the WBO Oriental title. I know what all that shit mean, So that's why I'm doing the whole media thing, you know, to like I had to learn that shit. But through that, and I talked about it, it's no secret on my channel. I had a lot of motherfucking shit going on. You know, for example, motherfucking crazy ass. I was facing 14 years in jail, 14 motherfucking years in jail because a bitter woman I dealt with didn't want me to clean myself up without her. So I beat that shit right now. That 14 motherfucking years, like it's already clowns out there that put my fucking thought they was doing something to me when they put my criminal record out there. You know, it was like, oh, he's going to jail. You know what saved my life? I was doing one of these videos. I was doing a live stream. Now, for those who know me, I'm kind of like a hermit. You know, I'm a very like introverted, not really introverted, but I'm a very like antisocial. So basically, what saved me was that I was doing a live stream. The dumb bitch, you know, fuck it, that's what she was. I was doing a live stream on. It was the week after Mayweather versus Maidana 2. So what comes on the week after Mayweather versus Maidana 2? Mayweather versus Maidana 2 All Access Epilogue. Yeah, no, I wasn't missing that. So I did a live stream after that. So she these fucking dumbass city cops, man. I had a restraining order on her, right? So she didn't want the restraining order to be finalized because I had my case and everything already. So what she did was she went to the cops and said he beat me up at 11:45 p.m. or she said some crazy ass shit. But anyway, I beat the charges, but it was you know, that shit fucked me up. So you know, I had to battle that, you know, and then while you battling that, you got to understand that the way people are looking at you is like, well, you know, you are kind of crazy, bro. Did you really beat the bitch up? And it's like, yo, bro. Like, you know, so I had to walk around for a year and some change with that stigma of being a potential woman beater. You know, that shit ain't cool. Being a woman beater, that shit ain't cool. You know? So like I said, I'm going to bullshit around for the next 15 minutes, and then we're going to get straight into boxing talk. You know, that shit wasn't that shit fucked me up. Then I had a fucking I talk about, you know, I had $500,000, not five, a little under $500,000 tied up in the courts and shit for a year and a half. You know, at the same time I was dealing with that shit I was dealing with, right? Depressed. I had a fucking cyst in my motherfucking balls. Had to get that shit. This was all going on at the same time. Taking care of my pop. I lost my grandmother who raised me, by the way. My grandfather. So it was a lot of shit going on. So I said, well, I didn't need the YouTube money. I did as far as my legal expenses, you know, but it was like, yo, I'm not going to be fucking hoeing myself out for that shit. You know? I like doing videos. Truth be told, I don't have to do videos. I don't have to do this boxing shit. It's just that I'm not going to be one of them people that just sit home all day, you know, and just, you know, I didn't want to, you know. So when people say shit like, well, he's cocky and this and that and all this, it's like, yo, it's just not, I'm not cocky. I'm confident. And I've been through so much that it's like people really can't tell me shit. Now, however, I listen, you know, but people really can't tell me shit. Because it's like, yo, you ain't been through what I've been through, man. I'm still fighting a custody battle, right? Right? I'm whooping her ass in the court. I'm whooping her ass. But still, you know what they say? That shit is true. That the courts are built for the women. That shit is true. I've been whooping her ass in court still. I only get to see my child every 2 weeks. You know, that's just how this shit works. Because it's still stemming over from that legal. And then she said the child's not mine. And even though she looks like me, you know, you just don't be knowing, man. Just don't be knowing. So now I've made it to a point. I made it to a point right now in life where it's like, yo, shit is almost done. You know, as far as okay, Brother House. I'm a full-time caregiver. Me and my pop, we just chill, watch boxing and shit. You know, I'm not paying no motherfucking child support, nigga. You tripping? That's the weak man's mentality right there. I already beat child support. She tried. Oh, she tried. Oh, she's tried. She's tried. What? I told you I've been whooping her ass in the court. I've been giving her like rawhide spankings. You know, judge been chewing her ass up, and she's walking this earth thinking that she's, you know, she don't know what's coming to her, yo. Like, yo, she's gonna lose it all, and it's a shame. You know, she's my baby mom, but it's like, yo, look at my motherfucking child support. She's tripping. But I got to a point now where all those things are pretty much done. So, you know what they say, pressure burst pipes. My pipes haven't burst yet, but I've been under like a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety. Like, yo, I started a motherfucking media website. I started a motherfucking boxing publication. You know what comes with having a motherfucking media website? Just thinking about the fact that within less than 2 weeks' time, I'm going to be working like 12, 18, who knows, hours a day. So I've been enjoying as much free time as I possibly can. Because like people they want me to do videos. They want, that's my job. I got to cover boxing. So whenever news is coming out, my job is to do videos. So I know now that within the next 2 weeks, I have no more excuses not to be doing videos. And I'm actually very comfortable with that. I just want to stay in the house, man, take care of my pop, fucking just live life, travel around, because I'm supposed to be in fights every week. And I'm going to be in fights. No, okay, put it this way. I'm going to go to 2 fights a month. I can't be in fights every week, man. I can't do it. So when it comes to local fights, as far as, Atlantic City, Jersey, Delaware, New York, it depends. I may do 3 fights a month. And yes, I do have access to every single major fight in the world. I just don't, the pressure, man. I could be at all of these fights, man, with the pressure, and then, I have a team of like 30 plus people. It's like, it's a lot of people. So I got to manage all these people. So I know that, within the next couple of weeks, give me about 11 more minutes to talk my shit. And then we're going to talk about Brook versus Spence. And then we got to talk about Mayweather versus Heyman, and it was something else I wanted to talk about. Oh, yeah. And at 3 o'clock, it's 10:50 right now. 3 o'clock, I'm going to try to take a nap. I've been up, man. I'm going to try to take a nap. At 3 o'clock is the Danny Garcia media workout. So I got to talk to Angel Garcia, and we got to, like, make sure motherfuckers know he's not a racist. But it's a lot on my plate. Man. There's a lot of shit going on, So I really miss like being able just to be in the house and do videos. I really miss that shit. I really miss that shit. I really miss just being able just to, just wake up, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, go do my videos like I used to, get like a nice little string of 10 videos out the way back to bed. Because see, I know all the boxing news. I can make a killing if I sat here, right? For the time that, let's use common sense, right? If I sat here, I did multiple 8-hour streams. But imagine if I sat here for an hour, right? And did a 60-minute video, and every 5 minutes I talked about a different boxing topic. And then I sat here for about 4 or 5 hours and edited all that up into, multiple videos. I would make a killing. But I've been trying to send a message to people who was trying to clown me, with so much, oh, he's doing this for the AdSense money and all this. It's like, yo, bro, really? That shit really pissed me off. I could be making a killing. Come on. Don't get it twisted. I am partnered with Disney. This is a Disney-sponsored YouTube channel. I generate, there is revenue generated off of these channels, you know? So come on, come on, come on, come on. They ain't dropped me yet, and I've talked to them personally. They gave me some warnings in the past because I had like major copyright issues, in the past. Like I'm talking about not with the music, but with content in 2014 and 2015. They told us like, yo, listen, we know you can go, we know you can go far. So we're gonna ride with you. But just be cool when it comes to certain shit, So like I said, like things, man, like things are moving. Like I'm finally at a point like where I can really like, dedicate myself to this boxing shit. Like I've always been wanting to do. My goal is I'm going to be sending people to fights. I have a network of friends and people who've helped me along the way, like Kyle, OJ, Rome. Also I have people who run my social media. Y'all think that should be me? That should not be me. Even my motherfucking personal Facebook account, 2 other people be posting shit and they be acting like they be me. That shit don't. Yo, okay, majority of it be me. And my Instagram, I don't. That shit don't be me. So you gotta manage to, you gotta still check all your social media though to make sure people ain't posting dumb shit. Still. So it'd be a lot. It said, man, you got, it's a lot of shit that has to happen, man. I be doing a lot. Then I started a father's advocacy nonprofit. I gotta have that done. So I just want to get back. We got 5 more minutes. We go jump into some boxing. Let me check something real quick. So like I said, man, I just want to get back just to working, man. I just want to be, I want to stay my motherfucking black ass in the house, and I just was just like, yeah, I just want to just watch boxing, man, for real. So it's like I can go on all day about all the plans I have and the things that you're going to see. Damn, bro, do other folks answering for you? I'm lost. What are you talking about? But like I said, there's like so many things, that's been going on. And I got so many things planned. For example, there's going to be a podcast that I'm going to be doing. It's going to be on Mondays between 1 and 3 p.m. 2 or 3 of those, because it's 4 weeks basically in a month. 2 of 3 of those we're going to have a guest on, and that guest will be. I'm basically, come on, y'all should know me by now. I'm not going to have nobody on there, if it's not about something that has to, like, it's going to be relevant people on there. As I said, I'm going to be going to traveling to boxing events all in this little tri-state area with my pop. Some of them, not all of them. And when it comes to major fights, I'm going to go to Vegas twice this year, just twice. Fuck it, probably once. I'm not going to lie. I will be in Vegas for 1 fight this year. That's guaranteed. LA for 1. And as far as New York, all the major fights, I'm gonna be there. And to the UK. I don't know what's going on with Joshua versus Klitschko, because I'm running out of time. I haven't felt the application yet, the media application. I'm running out of time. It's just that it's April, the 29th, and that's kind of creeping up on me. And I did just buy a house, so I want to get settled first. So I think I got like a few weeks. I think I got like a few weeks left to figure out, if I'm going to apply or not. We'll go to that. What else? I do have somebody going to Hay versus Bellew. And that same day, I'm going to be at Garcia versus Thurman. I'm waiting for confirmation on Golovkin versus Jacobs. And there's a Philly fight on March the 10th, I think I'm going to. Important. We are unable to process. See shit like this. Oh, I got my bank card changed over. Oh, they're gonna cut my phone up. I gotta put my phone bill after this. So like I said, there's a lot of, I just want to really just get back to boxing. So like I said, we got about 4 minutes left, and then what should we start with first? Should we start with the Mabel the Heyman shit? Brook versus Spence. What should we start with? So we got about 4 minutes left before I start. Let me share the video around one more time. Share the video around one more time. I cut the beard off. I didn't cut it all the way off. I don't like what he did with this, but it is what it is. That's what it is. Well, I know one thing. I do need to take a nap. Like I said, I'm going to the media workout for Danny Garcia's media workout is today. So I got to go pick my my hoodies up, my Fight View hoodies up. Oh, by the way, we got merchandise. The merchandise is going to be ready by Canelo Chavez. So yeah, the merchandise. Even though I said it was going to be, I probably wasn't going to do this year. I got help. So that's what's up. So the merchandise is going to be here. And the website is going to be completely finished. It's nobody else's fault but myself. The reason why is because he's telling me like, yo, how do you want this shit set up? He said he's been telling me for like 3 weeks now. Send me a list and tell me what you want done so I can do it. I just listen. I stepped back. But I did put out content, and content is still coming out. But I wanted to put out content myself to let people know this is what you can expect. From my website going forward in the future once we're 100%, like operational. So the shit is all paid for and everything. He's just waiting for me to tell him, like, how do you want everything set up? And I just haven't really had time to sit down and say, okay, make this like this, shit like that. Yeah, the way I'm doing my merchandise is different. It's gonna be different. I like to be innovative. So the way I'm doing my merchandise is going to be different. And I got some good people helping me out with it. So right now I told her, like, listen, I can't do it. I can't do it. So, that's why I'm really glad that I did do what I did a couple of years ago, because I needed help. Like, doing what I'm doing, you always need other people, like in your ear, like telling you like, oh yeah, well, maybe you should do it this way, instead of doing everything. That's one thing I liked about Into the Arena, is because we used to talk about shit. And you getting, feedback of like, well, try it this way instead of going off on your own, So I'm glad that I'm really grateful, more than grateful that I have that help right there. Because, I be managing like a lot of shit. Yeah, we got about 2 minutes left. So what did y'all want us to talk about? Let me see. Let me scroll up, look at the chat. Put it this way, you never see Danny out of shape. He's usually, I would say, no more than 10 or 15 pounds over the weight limit. Danny versus Thurman. I don't really want to talk about Danny versus Thurman, because what I got to do is I don't really have any new information. So the new information is basically, since I'm the closest media member, that means that I can get my content up faster than everybody else. So my goal is to get to that media workout, because I'm literally 15 minutes away from there right now. Get to that media workout, get back here, upload the good shit first, sit down, edit the, stuff that can wait a little bit, and then I'll be able to do a stream and talk about like what happened today. So it's really, truth be told, it's really nothing new to talk about until the media workout. So we might as well not even waste our time, on that until later on. See what I'm saying? So it's nothing like, it's all the news, basically. All the news is going to come out. All the new news is going to come out on everybody's channels every like later on today. Fight Hub, ESC, Eli Segback, Fight Hype. See, that's the thing. Like, I put it this way, I have people all over the place, but I haven't been sending anybody to events. Like, I have people that can go to the Miami stuff and to all. I have people that can go to all this stuff, but I haven't been sending anybody to events. I just don't have the time. Buying a house is hard. Buying a house is hard as fuck. You know how much shit you got to do? And then I'm doing that shit by myself. You know how much shit you got to do when you buy a house? And I got to move in on Saturday. And It's so much shit that's got to be done. I don't even got a motherfucking bedroom set yet. You know? So like I said, I be stressing. That's why when people, like I said, I apologize. I know I'm not doing videos like I used to, but those days are literally over. I have like probably like a week, maybe 10 days at most of like, to where I have to get back to like really doing business. And then I'm going to be in New York for that whole week, basically, for Garcia versus Thurman. So I got to get my room because I'm actually staying out there this time. Stressing over little stuff, nigga, you tripping. My bad. Can't be dropping the M-bombs, right? That's another thing. We got to completely, like, there's so many things I have to change, like, going forward in the future. For example, once my podcast starts, I can't say nigga. So there's so many things that I'm aware of that I have to change. For example, people get pissed off, like that I have my phone. They be like, "Why you got to fidget with your phone while you're doing such and such?" I understand. Like I'm completely receptive, and I hear everything, and I read all the comments of all the things you guys have been saying. I completely understand that I have to completely, like I'm a website founder, a business owner, and an editor in chief of a boxing, or a combat sports publication. So I have to, even though I have the credentials as far as the education, I have to really become like that professional individual. No, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm thinking I'm going to do. I'm going to get the mattresses first. So I'm gonna have the box spring and the mattress, for like the first week or so. The only room I'm concerned about in the house is the basement. I'm getting the basement done because that's what I'm going to be working at. I'm getting like the full studio. I'm getting the full like studio, type thing going. So that's really the only room I ain't gonna lie, that's really the only room I'm worried about in the house is the basement. So first I'm gonna get the box spring. I got a chick that's supposed to be helping me pick out my bedroom set, so I don't pick out no dumbass shit. So I'm gonna just get the box spring and the mattress first, and then maybe in a couple weeks or something, or after I get back from Thurman versus Garcia, then I'll fucking, get a bedroom set and shit. I don't give a fuck about that shit. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting I'm going to Bob. I'm getting my mattress and everything from a place called Bob's Furniture. It's called Bob's Tempur-Pedic, I believe it is. So enough about that. Anyway, back to boxing. So yeah, as far as Thurman versus Garcia, there's really nothing to talk about until hopefully he don't Angel Garcia. But then again, if he does, fuck it. Say some crazy shit later on. Also, I already know what questions I'm going to ask. So I'm not going to say them on here. But I plan on doing the best work I've ever done interviewing today. So I'm going to get really, really nitty gritty into that whole racism thing. People were saying shit like, well, why didn't you call him out for saying nigga? It's like this, right? I don't feel that he's racist. I don't think that he's racist. He's from Philly. It's hard to explain unless, you know how like Ricans are. So I don't think that he's racist or anything. But when he said the stuff about the immigrants, it's like, oh, bro, I can't save you with that. I can't save you with that. You see what I'm saying? I can't save you with that. When he said about the immigrants, I can, like, okay, all right, well, fuck it. He support Trump. So what? Okay, all right, well, he's from Philly. He's a Rican. And Ricans and blacks all are in the same area. So him saying nigga is not being disrespectful. I can, I can fix that. But then with the whole, the immigrants and all that's like, bro, come on, bro, come on, it's like, I can't touch that. I can't. It's like, you can't help him with that. So, we're gonna talk about that. And truth be told, I really don't be having questions to answer. Like, it's like this. Danny Garcia just keeps that shit straight 100. He tells you exactly what it's going to be. There don't never be no controversy in his interviews. So when I ask him shit, I try to ask him stuff like what's going on with future fights? What's your prediction on this fight going forward and shit like that? Because the real information you're gonna get from his partner, because Andrew like talking, so he just be running his mouth. He just be running his mouth. So people say, well, why don't you have a problem with him? You a shameful black man. Why don't you have a problem with that Rican saying nigga? It's like, yo, that shit's not that deep where I'm from. It's just not that deep. Now I will try my best to explain to him and see if he understands. Well, do you understand how people in the UK look at it? Do you understand how people in Australia look at it? They don't know, like here in the States, like they don't know. King Team says, Tisha, I love you, bro, but you can't excuse that. I'm from Tampa. There's a heavy Rican population. My son have Rican, but you can't let that slide. No, see, you got it's hard to explain. Like in New York and in Philly, they're not saying it like disrespectful. It's like, yo, oh yeah, he my nigga. I can't. It's no better way I can put it. It's no better way I can put it. He's not saying it like y'all think he's saying it. It's not saying like you think you'll say it. The reason why the camera messed up is because I gotta back up. He's not saying it like y'all think he's saying it. There's no better way I can put it. So, hold on. I gotta take a piss. I gotta make some more tea. I'll be right back. Hold on, let me make my give me 2 minutes. Well, actually not 2 minutes. My tea is in the microwave right now. My tea is in the microwave. But yeah, give me a couple of minutes. Not even a couple of minutes. I'm gonna go get my tea out the microwave, and then we'll get back to talking boxing. No, I'm not taking a shit. Fuck no, I'm not asking him if he do no coke. You tripping. Fuck it, I might. It depends on how you word it. I woke up this morning, got myself a gun. Mama always said I'd be the chosen one. 1 in a million, I believe on the shot. I was born under a bad sign with a rainbow in my eyes. I woke up this morning, I call that love and love. A cop never told me about right and wrong. But I'm looking you, baby, I believe that I'm feeling fine. I was born under a bad sign with a blue moon in my eyes, so help me now. Got that shit, my life.
Shotgun shell, shake my body. Only the backs of shake my body. I can't help myself. Sitting from above, I'm Mr. Beat
Okay. Yeah. So it's like this, right? I would look like a motherfucking weirdo if it's me. Let's say if we're in a bar, right? Or we're in a club somewhere, right? And Andrew Garcia is like just one of his homies. He's like, "What's up, my nigga? Yo, nigga, where you been at?" And I go, "Oh, why is this fucking Rican saying nigga?" You see what I'm saying? Like it's here in Philadelphia, and New York. I don't know about anywhere else. I don't know about anywhere, but it's socially acceptable in hood circles for him to say it, whether y'all want to believe it or not. That's not my problem. That's the way it just is here. Now, is he saying it like calling Keith Thurman like, yo, you fucking black nigga coon? No, he's not saying it like that. It's like, yo, you a bitch ass nigga. I understand that a lot of you guys don't understand that. He's not saying it in a racially insensitive way. However, his views on immigration and Donald Trump, he is racially insensitive. Especially where he was born in Puerto Rico. This shit don't make no sense. This shit don't make no sense, yo. So, there's no better way I can really explain that to you guys, man. I don't know about Cali. I don't know. You gotta think. I don't know about that shit. So what do you call a Rican in Philly? It's like if you got Rican homies, and I have Rican homies, like in college and shit. They're like, yo, my nigga, like it's not no, like it's hard to explain. I'm sorry, I can't. In Jersey too, yeah, in Jersey. I can't explain it. I can't explain it, man. I can't explain it. And if you know the hood that Danny Garcia and Angel Garcia from, there can't be no racists around there. But y'all don't know any better. You can't be no racist where he from. Whether you believe it or not, I'm from the streets. That shit, you can't, you can't. Like, no, man, no. No. So, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. So, like I said, the number one thing I need to do is I got to go pick my motherfucking hoodies up from the cleaners, and I got to take like a 2-hour nap. So I'm going to end this stream at noon. It's 11:15 right now. I got a nap. I got to make sure I charge all my shit up. I got a nap because if I go there, I'm not going to do good work if I don't sleep. I've been up, man. I've been up and working, so I got a nap. I took a 2-hour nap. So I got to make sure I do some good work today. Some good work. And also, I got to move in 3 days, so I got to pack. All right, shit, it's crazy. But yeah, what's the next on our list? What's the next topic? Brook versus Spence has been agreed to. It's not official yet. But they are fighting each other next, unless something super crazy would have to happen. Because the only way Brook can get out of fight Errol Spence is if it's a unification. And the only unification that's available is who? Manny Pacquiao. That's the only way, but there would be some crazy shit. Where you moving to, TstreeT? Fuck you mean where I'm moving to? What kind of question is that? I don't know you, bro. But yeah, that's the only way, because remember, Thurman and Garcia are unified. Lamont Peterson is fighting David Evernessian this Saturday for Thurman's old WBA regular or world title. So this weekend is actually going to be pretty lit for boxing. And don't forget, a lot of people always ask about him, but y'all got to remember that Demetrius Andrade is fighting for the WBA world title at 154, the title under Erislandy Lawrence. Remember, Floyd Mayweather was the WBA Super World Champion. Erislandy Lawrence was the world. Now, since Floyd retired, let's not talk about the Mayweather McGregor situation right now. Lara was elevated to the Super World Champion, so now Demetrius Andrade is facing Jack Hawkey in Germany. Germany is those cards. So, so he's got some shit that he's got to deal with on March the 11th, and that's a fight that everybody should be watching. It's going to be a midday card. You're likely going to have to illegally watch it, but don't ask me how. I'm not going to help you out. But that's a card, if you're a hardcore boxing fan, you need to watch. Demetrius Andrade fighting in Germany for that belt. He had to do what he had to do. But those cards, man, those German judges, man. Those German judges, man. Judges, man. Tisha, who do you have at the top 147 pounder? Right now, I can't really think, man. I'm tired unless I have the list in front of me. Of course, I can pull it up, but okay, put it this way. Out of the champions, right, at 147, Keith Thurman's number one to me. Of the champions, Keith Thurman's number one to me. Over Manny Pacquiao, yes. Because Manny Pacquiao, the reason why I say this is because Manny Pacquiao is a part-time boxer to me. Even though he's a champion, Manny Pacquiao is better than Keith Thurman. But as far as like champions who are active and who are not, Keith Thurman's number one. Broner don't even have a weight division. Don't get me started. I wish I could have did a fight. In fact, I need to upload that media call. I was on the media call, even though I didn't answer any questions. I recorded it. I need to upload that. Glad you brought that up. I need to upload that like today. I really can't wait just to be able to sit at my computer, man, just all day like I used to. I miss those days. I miss those days so much. Manny versus Khan in the Middle East. It can happen. It can happen. I think Adrian Broner needs a new team. It's not disrespect to his team, but yeah, we're gonna talk about the Heyman versus Floyd situation like now, because I got to end the stream at noon. It's not that his team is a bad team. It's just that he's grown up with that team and he doesn't listen to him. For example, when Marcus McDonald was whooping his ass, his trainer, what is it, Mike Stafford, was telling him like, "Yo, you got to do this and all this." He's like, "I got it. That's what Broner was saying in his corner. It's like, no, you don't got it. You're getting fucked up out there. You don't got it. You know, shit like that. You know, he one of them type of motherfuckers where, you know how the saying goes, you can't tell us, you know, I've been dropping too many N-bombs. But as I said, this is all going to end. You know how the saying goes that you can't tell a smart nigga nothing? That be him. You getting fucked up. He talking about something, you got it. You don't got it. You don't got it, bro. You don't got it, bro. You don't got it. I'm sorry. You know, you're getting fucked up. What's next for Robert Easter? He's saying that he wants to fight the best, but will he fight the best? And the best right now in his division is Mikey Garcia, so he's got to fight his mandatory next. After his mandatory, we're going to see where he really at, but is it up to him or is it up to Al Heyman? You know, what's Al Heyman going to do with him? You know? So that's what it's really up to. For example, you know, one main issue with Broner, come on. You know I watch all of the fights. And I know y'all watch Broner too. He has issues fighting on the back foot. His punch output is low. And then if he's fighting on the back foot and he's defending, he's not throwing punches, you know? So, you know, and that's been an issue he's had since Fernando Quintero. And that's when he was like, what, 8-9-0. You know, his punch output is too low. You know, so the key to beat Broner is if you can handle his power, out-punch him. Throw 100, 200 more punches than him, you got the fight. It can go 12 rounds. Broner is going to crack you with some shit, especially the uppercut. But if you can stand up and you know that his power didn't carry up to 147. He got that knockdown against Sean Porter, yeah, but that was a flash knockdown. Out-punch Broner for 12 rounds, you're going to beat him. So put him in there with some rugged, tough-ass Mexican. Put him in there with Diego Chavez. He's going to have some issues. And he can't make 140, so 147 is where he's got to stay. You know, they want his ass at 140 so bad, he wants to be at 140, you know? Women are weird as fuck. What about that poll? Don't believe in none of those poll bullshits. If you're the type of boxing fan that are doing like boxing polls of Manny Pacquiao asking you who you know you want him to fight, get out of here with that shit. They already know who they're gonna fight. Do they care? That's just them trying to put shit out there for news and shit. Do they care what you gotta say? What the fuck? Don't fucking go on with those motherfucking polls and shit. Yeah, so Heyman and Mayweather has been having some issues. It's been going on for a while now, but you know, it's one of those type of situations where there's no real source that can say, okay, well, yeah, I was with them and they was, they was going at it. You see what I'm saying? But how can I put it without there's something going on. And it's been going on for a while. It's been going on for a while. So I don't really know. Obviously, since Heyman's such a private person, you don't really know like the real details. But basically, from what I'm getting from it, is Heyman's tired of Mayweather's immaturity when it comes to things. You know how Mayweather is. For example, did you notice he's not signing up any prospects or anything? Yeah, he just signed like what, Layla McCarter, probably one of the current, if not current, best women boxer out there right now. But Mayweather has this approach of where he always throwing money in people's face. Come on, you sign with me, and you look at how I am. I'll make sure you get to my level, and you're going to make the money and everything. But he the same type of motherfucker that will, if you don't do something he say, he gonna slaughter you in the media on Fight Hype, and he gonna take everything back that he gave you, like he did to Luis Arias. Look what he did to Gervonta Davis on Fight Hype. That's not how. I mean, I can, but it's like, you know, he has his own promotional company now. Even James DeGale said, I'm not signing with Mayweather. He makes everything about himself. And whether people believe it or not, it was much speculation out there that and I forgot who said it, but basically this is how I found out. Mayweather versus Berto, they were trying to put it on free TV. They were trying to put it on free TV because they knew they were going to lose money on Showtime. Because of his Floyd Mayweather's guaranteed 32 million. But Floyd being Floyd, from my understanding, was like, no, I'm not no free TV fighter. I'm Floyd Mayweather. Now, he could have gotten what? Mayweather Berto on free TV, it would have did, at least, and this is a real low number. But the highest PBC number right now for free TV belongs to Errol Spence when he fought Leonard Bundu after Team USA won the medal, which is what, like 6 million or so. So if it's Floyd Mayweather and they promoted it and got the sponsors and everything, Mayweather versus Berto would have did what? 10 million viewers at least on free TV. So even though the pay-per-view did around, even though it's supposed to be lower than 400,000 pay-per-view buys, on free TV, Showtime, CBS would have had the bragging rights and PBC to say that we put Floyd Mayweather on free TV. So right there, I feel that if that is true, I feel he owed Heyman that. It's like, yo, PBC needs some help. Say, all right, I'll fight on free TV for you. You see what I'm saying? How lit a Mayweather fight would be on free TV? Because one of the issues I was dealing with that night is everybody, well, who's watching the fight? Motherfuckers wanted to watch it because it's Mayweather. People were still having their barbecues and everything, but nobody really wanted to buy it. But imagine if that shit was on free TV, if it was Berto or not. Imagine if that shit was on free TV. So if that is true that he did that, that's fucked up on his part. Because Heyman got you to where you're at today, to where you can say you're your own boss. You can say that you're Mayweather Promotions, but really, 100, it's him. Al Heyman is Mayweather Promotions. So But understand like what that would have done for PBC though. You know, understand what that would have done. You know? So I just think that was kind of shady. I think that was kind of shady. I think it was fucked up. I need some lunch, and I can't eat out anymore. So I gotta fucking go find something in the refrigerator if there's anything left. So what else? What else was I supposed to talk about? When it comes to Mayweather and Heyman, there was something else I was supposed to bring up. There was something else I was to bring up. Oh yeah, let me go find it. I'm gonna pull it up on the screen. It's something about how Heyman has cut budgets for Mayweather promotion shows. Now, don't get any assumptions yet. Don't make any assumptions until I make sure I pull it up. Don't make any assumptions yet. So I want you to read this. It's kind of like important. It's kind of like important. I'm scared to pull it up because I'm not using my strong computer. I'm using my, it's not my strong computer. So it may crash if I try to pull it up. I'm trying to read something important here. Can't find it. Can't find it. I'll share it when I do. I'll share it when I do. But you would think that Floyd at this point in time, okay, put it this way. A lot of people are giving Shakur Stevenson issues because he signed with Top Rank, right? Now, in my opinion, right, I want to hear your honest answers. Would you sign, if you were a young fighter, would you sign with Mayweather Promotions? Would you sign with Mayweather Promotions? Now, my answer is no. If I'm the manager or attorney of these fighters, right? If I'm the manager or attorneys of this young, fighter, right? Right? I want him to be with a promoter who's established and who has the connections to make sure he's active and get exposure. Top Rank puts on fights almost every week, all over the world. They have a very well put together website that streams fights, like Top Rank TV. Bob Arum has the connections to all the fighters, and he's a seasoned businessman. If not Al Heyman, if not Bob Arum, then I would sign with Schaefer. Maybe Golden Boy, because they have a record of developing young fighters, a history of developing young fighters. So people who are saying he should have signed with Mayweather, Mayweather has no history in developing young fighters. Somebody said he developed Gervonta Davis. No, he didn't. And guess what? Gervonta Davis is an Al Heyman fighter. Badu Jack is an Al Heyman fighter. Once again, Mayweather Promotions is Al Heyman. Do you think Floyd is sitting down, getting up early in the morning, right? Going to his computer, getting on the phone, answering emails and shit, putting these events together? You think he's putting these events together? Y'all know when Oscar, he wasn't doing that shit. He didn't start doing that shit till he got out of rehab the last time. It was Schaefer doing all that shit. While Oscar was out doing what he was doing. Schaefer, and now it's what? Eric Gomez. Now, I'm not saying Oscar has a much bigger role than he did pre-rehab before the Canelo Mayweather fight. But before, he wasn't the one at the meetings and putting the events together and shit. It was Schaefer making all those moves. No, but the thing is, you may say you wouldn't sign with Golden Boy, but Golden Boy has a very strong platform. They have the resources, and they have the money. Remember, they're ESPN now. They're using that to develop their fighters. Before ESPN, and they're still going to be using it, they had Ring TV Live, which streams on YouTube and on the website. Also, with their HBO connection with Estrella TV. That's what you want. That's what you want for your young fighter. You know? So you guys got to think out the box, you know? You guys got to think outside the box. Mayweather's not ready for that. He hasn't shown that he's matured to that level yet to be able to carefully handle the young career of a young fighter. Who is Golden Boy pushing besides Canelo? What are you talking about? That's not relevant to our conversation right now. And also, if you do watch their cards, they have a lot of young Mexican talent, you know, that they've been putting on once again, Ring TV Live and Estrella TV. Now, the biggest issue with Golden Boy right now is, yes, Oscar De La Hoya can't keep his shit clean, but they have a nice platform to develop fighters, whether you want to believe it or not. So put whatever your hate is aside for Golden Boy. Golden Boy, outside of Oscar's bullshit, you know, that he be doing, you know, they have a nice stable of young fighters, a lot of them. You know, undefeated Mexican prospects that they've been developing and bringing them up to, you know, like, for example, Jojo Diaz. You know, Antonio Roscoe, many more. You know, it's just Oscar's got to keep his shit clean. Well, yeah, that's true. They do have to diversify their stable. Their stable is not diverse enough. That is true. I hate fishnets too. That shit brings, man. Go Oscar and those fishnets, man. TstreeT 10 years from now, that won't be a Golden Boy. Nah, bro. I don't know where you're getting that shit from. Golden Boy is in no financial issues. The only issue they have is now is their company is heavily reliant on Golden Boy. But they have young fighters. They have a lot of young fighters. You know, a lot of like young, you know, like Mexican fighters. You know, so and their money is long. You know, don't their Golden Boy money long. Like up to like $500 million long. You know? So even though they lost all their fighters to Heyman, they were very profitable with Mayweather. You know, remember Mayweather was a Golden Boy fighter. Golden Boy has all that money, not to mention not this one that got thrown out, but the previous settlement or arbitration that they had with Heyman for the buyout of the fighters and with Schaefer. I'm not naming it. Why do you keep talking about stars besides Canelo? What are you talking about? You're missing what I'm saying, bro. What are you talking about? It's not about the stars. Like, it's not about the stars right now. It's the fact that they have the resources, the finances, and young fighters who could potentially be stars that they are building up to be stars. You know, that's what I'm saying. So right now, yes, they have Canelo, but you don't know who they're going to have 2, 3, 4 years from now, especially when they have, you know, so many undefeated, you know, good Mexican fighters. You know, so they're not going away right now. You know, so nah, they're not going away. You tripping, bro? Is Don King out of the picture? Yeah, yeah. Don King is pretty much out of the picture. Why would you sign with a scumbag like Richard Schaefer? Well, Richard Schaefer doesn't rip off his fighters. And never been known to do that in any way, shape, or form. When it came to Golden Boy and Oscar, that was kind of dirty. But at the same time, I do understand to an extent. To an extent. You know, Richard Schaefer did wonderful things for fighters. They racist. We seen the emails. No, 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 no. Stop spreading propaganda. Those emails came from a contributor to Ring Magazine. You may say, well, Ring Magazine owns Golden Boy. I mean, Golden Boy owns Ring Magazine, but no, no, no. You can't say, well, all of them are racist because of that email. Nah, that's what they want you to believe. You know, so that's why I really need to get back to doing videos, because there'd be so much motherfucking misinformation going on. People just don't research before they go in here and do videos talking about shit. You know, and you'd be surprised how powerful this YouTube shit is, especially when you have a big enough fan base. You can tell people shit, you know, and they really gonna believe it. That's why I say everything I talk about, research that shit yourself. Everything I talk about, research that shit yourself. We got about 15 minutes. I'm not gonna lie, I might end early because I am tired and I want to go pick my hoodies up from the cleaner. I'm gonna take a nap. Also, I got to make sure all my shit is charged up for the media workout and whatnot. I don't know if they targeted Shakur or not. I don't know. What's up with the depleted 175-pound division? You know, Andre Ward's got to sign that contract. Or contract's already signed. He's got to honor his rematch clause. And Adonis Stevenson, they need to just, you know, I'm tired of his motherfucking ass. He's going to be fighting in April. You know, April. When last time he fought? October, I believe it was. You know? So, like I said, today's the media workout. Today, they did Roy Jones dirty. Today was also the day of Roy Jones media workout and press conference on the same day for Bobby Gunn in Wilmington, which is not too far from here, which is about an hour drive or less from Danny Garcia's media workout. And they scheduled it at the same time. I was supposed to be at Wilmington today for the Roy Jones shit. And then I got the notification that Danny Garcia shit was the day. I was like, dang, fucked up. You know which one I got to go to, you know which one I got to go to, especially since I'm going to Thurman Garcia. I got to go to that media workout, you know, I'm got to. So that was fucked up, but I knew it was coming up. I knew it was coming up because they're not going to, there's another media workout for Danny Garcia in New York that Wednesday before the fight, likely. So next week is the week before the fight. They wasn't going to do one the week before, then the next week. So I should have known. I should have known it was going to be this week. I should have known it was going to be this week. Especially since they had Thurman's already. I should have known. You know, so it is what it is. It's what it is. But like I said, man, I'm glad you guys have been patient with me, man. You know, in less than 2 weeks' time, I'm really going to literally be 100% back. There's no more excuses. I'm starting the next phase of my life. I'm starting the next phase of my life. And I am going to be at Garcia versus Thurman versus Garcia. I am going to be there. I wanted to go to the Mike Conlon fight. If I'm correct, let me check real quick. Conlon. Give me 1 minute. Oh no, I can go to that. That's on the 17th. Okay, yeah. So basically, March is going to be pretty the busiest boxing month I've ever had because I'm going to be at Thurman versus Garcia. That's on the 4th. There's a Philly fight I have to be at on March the 10th. On March the 17th, that's the Mike Conlon fight. Conlon, that's the top ranked fight in Madison Square Garden. Then on the 18th, also in Madison Square Garden, I'm going to be at Golovkin versus Jacobs. You know, so I'm not looking forward to it, but it's got to be done. You know, I'm doing it because it's got to be done. It's got to be done. So I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I'm trying. And the goal is hopefully by 2018, I'll only be at probably like 4 fights a year. I'll only be at 4 fights a year. You know, I'm not really into, going to fights and shit like that. I think I told you guys before. Because truth be told, I can do more damage like from my motherfucking computer and just have people at the fights. That's my goal, is to not go to the fights, but to send people to fights. Like so much shit has got to be done. So much shit's got to be done. But yeah, what's next on our list? We got about 7 minutes or so left. I'm going to do a video after the Broner fight. I don't know what capacity it's going to be in because I'll be freshly moved in. That's the first day I'm moving in. The Broner fight comes on at what, like 10 p.m. my time. My cable and stuff won't be cut on until 3 p.m. or so. So I got to find where I'm going to do my videos at in the house because the basement's getting done, and so much shit on my plate, man. Shit on my plate. Check out Let's Get Made. It will help your business. What is that? I'll Google it. Talk some random shit for 7 minutes. I don't really know what to talk about. I'm literally tired. I need to take my nap. Because before media events, I get like bad anxiety and shit. So I need to take my nap. And usually I set all my stuff up, like my equipment and everything, the night before. And half of the time, majority of the time, I don't even use all the equipment that I bring. But now I gotta make sure I have all that shit set up, make sure everything's charged, make sure the memory cards are clear, do sound test and video test and all that shit. Because today is an important day. This is a big time media workout, and then since it's such a high profile event, this is everybody's gonna be there. It's not like when he fought Sam Vargas. This is free TV CBS, so I gotta be on my shit. So that's why I need to make sure, like, I lay down and motherfucking meditate and shit. Get me a nice, like motherfucking salad. And like clear my motherfucking mind. Clear my motherfucking mind. Go to them, got that Heyman money settlement in the mattress. No problem. Small company. Yeah, I'm gonna Google it. Because like I said, there's still so much shit I gotta do. I gotta get the website in order. That's gotta be taken care of next week. It's nobody else's fault but myself. Like, he's been asking me for weeks now. Like, tell me how you want this shit set up. Tell me how you want this shit set up. So it's just been me. Everybody's waiting for me for everything. You know, so now it's time to sit my black ass down. I've been trying to get a girl. I've been trying to get a girl, but I don't know what the fuck be going on out here, man. I don't know what the fuck be going on out here, man. Chick be tripping. So I'm trying to, you know, I'm trying to get that taken care of so I can fucking chill the fuck out. You know, have some, like some, you know, like a woman. I need a woman bad. I be working my ass off, yeah, with no have no woman. What type of shit is that? Working my ass off. So, you know. Not looking forward to all this moving shit. I got a pack and like, don't force the girlfriend situation. That's why I don't got no girl. I ain't been forcing nothing, and I don't kiss no ass, and I don't put up with bullshit. You know, you got a lot of women out here that want you to put up with their shit, but they won't put up with your shit. And they do weirdo shit, but then when you do weirdo shit, you know, they judge you for it, and you let them slide. You let them slide. So I'm just still trying to find my way. I'm just still trying to find my way. So it's like I don't have any issues meeting women. I meet women like all the time. It's just that I just don't, you know, like the first bad sign, you know, like I give chicks many chances. But it's like in my situation, I'm successful. You have, and with the things I'm trying to do, the things that I'm trying to do is often underlooked. They think like when I meet a female, right? I'll tell them, you know, I work from home. I don't usually tell them what I do on YouTube. I'll tell them I got the website, shit like that. But they don't understand the scale of it. They think I'm just some low level ass, you know. So it'd be hard sometimes because it'd be like, yo, I don't be trying to be cocky, but I be trying to like let them know, like, yo, I'm feeling you. But excuse my language, I can get better bitches than you. So, and they think like, oh, well, you cocky. It's like, yo, but I'm feeling you. You know? So it's just be, you know, that's the type of shit I be going through. You know? So that's why I just be chilling, man. You know, my motherfucking, you know, porn is free. Right? Porn is free. You're probably looking for the wrong too much and maybe not the right. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. But it could be. But at the same time, like I said, I be listening. You know, I give chicks a fair chance, and I be wanting and dining the shit out these chicks. And I be in, like I have access to get the sex. But I be like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm past that phase in life, man. I just don't be fucking chicks like I used to. I'm past that phase. I be fighting pussy off a stick. And I'm not happy about saying that. I'm not happy about saying that. You know, but I'm not into that. I'd rather be by my goddamn self, you know, horny as fuck. I'd rather be by my goddamn self than deal with a chick's bullshit, you know, because I know who I am, you know, and I know what I bring to the table. You know? So it is what it is. But I'm cool though. Trying to figure out what I want to eat. I want a shrimp Caesar salad. I want a shrimp Caesar salad. I want to eat something light before this media work. I may look like I lost weight, but honestly, I've gained 40 pounds in 3 months. I've been on steroids, prednisone for my asthma. So as you know, my weight goes up and down, you know, so I want to drop the shit out this weight. I want to get back to where I was in 2015. I was chiseled. I was running 4 miles a day. You know, so once my life settles down, I'm going to get back, you know. I really miss running. I'm not going to lie. I miss running. I like the way I felt afterwards. I miss running. You know, so I've been on this motherfucking steroids for the last 3.5 months or so. Fucking prednisone. Put on this motherfucking weight. So my weight carries well because I'm tall, you know. But I want to get back down to being slim and shit. Of course I can hoop. Roy Jones is a media workout. You should have gone maybe. No, I could have went. I mean, I can't go to the media work. I was supposed to be at the Roy Jones media workout today. I can't go because the Danny Garcia media workout is at the same time. So that's whack. I was all planned to go to the media workout. I was all planning to go. So here's what it is. We got 3 minutes left. I want a nice hearty salad, or maybe some spring rolls, right? Right? Not like regular, like some gourmet type spring rolls. That's what I want. Because truth be told, I can't eat out anymore. I feel like, I'm not supposed to be spending no money. So I'm gonna make, I'm gonna eat something out for lunch today. Let's see what he wants. And then I gotta cook tonight. Probably make I'll make spaghetti. That shit lasts like 2-3 days. Make a big ass pot of spaghetti. Just fucking feast off that shit. Feast off that. Nah, I don't want no cheesesteak. I want like a hearty ass salad. Like a Cobb salad without like olives, something like that. No, I go to Wong Wong on Knife and Arch. Very cheap. There's the place they have like the ducks and shit in the window. It's called Wong Wong. I used to be there every week. I love that place. T, will the stream be longer than 13 minutes? It's already longer than 13 minutes. What are you talking about? We already talked about like a lot of shit. I'm leaving in 2 minutes. I'm leaving in 2 minutes. You late as fuck. Yeah, if you ever come to Philly, I recommend this place. It's called Wong Wong. It's on 9th and Arch. That place is awesome, and put it this way: if you go in the daytime between 11:30 a.m. and 3 p.m., you get like a 3-course. Basically, you'll get soup, right? And you'll get whatever's on the lunch menu. All that shit is super extra fresh. For like fucking $8, and you be good. Yes, that's how you spell it. You be good. You be good. And like that, and this is in Chinatown. You getting that, that full authentic. It stink down there, but that food be that food be, I used to be there every week. I was just there 2 weeks ago. I used to be there every week. Every week just to go there. And just chill, take my laptop, fucking feast. Fucking feast. All right, we'll leave it in 2 minutes. I'm gonna go pick up my motherfucking hoodies from the cleaner. Find out where I'm gonna get a salad from. Where the fuck am I gonna get a salad? Fuck am I gonna get a salad? I gotta charge all my shit up too. Charge all my shit up. And I probably got some house shit to do that I need to be doing today. But it's what it is. All right, guys. TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. Thank you for listening. So, like I said, I'll be back for the Broner fight probably later on tonight. Like, put it this way, I'm going to be uploading videos. I'm going to be the closest media member to the Denny Garcia media workout. So I'm going to leave directly from there and upload the good shit first. Then, sometime later on tonight, if there's some big news or whatever that happened today at the media workout, I'm going to do a live stream. So all the links to my social media are right down below in the description box. So I'm going to be uploading short, brief clips while I'm at the media workout to my Instagram and Twitter. You see what I'm saying? I did upload the full stuff once I get, back here and sit down. So please subscribe. All the links to my social media right down below in the description box. And TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live.